Welcome to Childlike Learning. Today, let's learn English and biology fun. Watch, say after me, and enjoy.
Listen carefully to the following story. Don't worry about understanding every word. Just relax and enjoy.
Story. Food digestion starts in the mouth. We chew food and mix it with saliva, making it easier to swallow. This first step is called ingestion. Food travels down the esophagus to the stomach. Muscles in the esophagus push food downward automatically. In the stomach, muscles and hydrochloric acid break food into smaller pieces and kill many germs. This second step is called digestion. Food then enters the small intestine. Tiny finger-like villi absorb nutrients from digested food. This third step is called absorption. Next, food waste moves into the large intestine. The large intestine absorbs excess water and forms poop. Poop is mostly made of undigested food, bacteria, and other waste materials. Bacteria are the main reason poop smells bad. Poop is stored in the rectum until it is removed from the body. This final step is called elimination.
After the story, answer the questions out loud as quickly as possible. Ready? Let's begin.
Where does digestion begin? Digestion begins in the mouth. What do we do to food in the mouth? We chew the food. What liquid mixes with food in the mouth? Saliva mixes with the food. Why does saliva help digestion? It makes food easier to swallow. What is the first step of food processing called? It is called ingestion. After the mouth, where does food go? It goes into the esophagus. What does the esophagus connect? It connects the mouth and the stomach. Does food move through the esophagus by itself? No, muscles push it down. Do the muscles in the esophagus work automatically? Yes, they work automatically. Where does food go after the esophagus? It goes to the stomach. What happens to food in the stomach? It is broken into smaller pieces. What helps break food down in the stomach? Muscles and hydrochloric acid help break it down. What acid is found in the stomach? Hydrochloric acid. Is hydrochloric acid a weak acid? No, it is a very strong acid. What else does stomach acid do besides breaking down food? It kills many germs. What is the second step of food processing called? It is called digestion. After the stomach, where does food go? It goes to the small intestine. Is the small intestine short? No, it is very long. About how long is the small intestine? About 7 meters long. What are the finger-like structures in the small intestine called? They are called villi. What is the main job of the villi? They absorb nutrients. What does the small intestine absorb? It absorbs nutrients from food. Has the food already been digested before absorption? Yes, it has. What is the third step of food processing called? It is called absorption. After the small intestine, where does food waste go? It goes to the large intestine. Is the large intestine wider than the small intestine? Yes, it is. What is the main job of the large intestine? It absorbs excess water. What else does the large intestine do? It forms poop. What is poop mostly made of? Undigested food, bacteria, and waste materials. Is all food completely digested? No, some food remains undigested. What makes poop smell bad? Bacteria make poop smell bad. Are bacteria the main reason for the smell? Yes, they are. Why is drinking water important? It helps keep the digestive system healthy. What happens if we do not drink enough water? It becomes harder to pass poop. Does water help move poop out of the body? Yes, it does. Where is poop stored before leaving the body? In the rectum. What is the rectum? The lower end of the large intestine. Does poop stay in the rectum forever? No, it does not. What happens to excess water in the large intestine? It is absorbed. Why is excess water removed from waste? To help form poop. When is poop ready to leave the body? After excess water has been absorbed. What is the final step of food processing called? It is called elimination. What happens during elimination? Poop leaves the body. Does elimination happen before digestion? No, it happens after digestion. Which comes first, absorption or elimination? Absorption comes first. Which organ absorbs nutrients? The small intestine. Which organ absorbs excess water? The large intestine. Which organ contains hydrochloric acid? The stomach. Which organ stores poop? The rectum. Can you name the 4 main steps of food processing? Ingestion, digestion, absorption, and elimination.
Try to listen and answer every question in the story every day for 1 or 2 weeks. When you listen many times, you will remember the new words more easily. You will also get better at grammar and pronunciation without even thinking about it. Keep going, you're doing great. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.